All right, Travis, you with us? All right, perfect. We'll get started. Travis is ready. For those who don't know me, my name is Whitley Smith. I am with the Elite Fortune Group, which is a financial group that Travis Davis started to help us learn about finances, getting our money together, and actually putting our money into other investments to build a portfolio. We are introducing iMarkets Live to everyone because that is our way of getting money quickly to do the investments we want to do. With that being said, I'll get started with the presentation. Please interrupt whenever you have questions, and then we'll try to address them the best we can. So many of us have read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If we haven't, we've heard about it. It talks about the cash flow quadrant, the 4 ways we make money. You make money as an employee, self-employed, business owner, or an investor. On the left side of the quadrant, that's 95% of the population making 5% of the money in the world. So at that, you're either an employee or a self-employed. On the right side, we have the business owners and we have the investors. That is 5% of the population making 95% of the money. We are trying to introduce you to a way to move from the left side to the right side. And the way we want to show you is using iMarkets Live. Now, iMarkets Live is a financial tool teaching you about the foreign exchange market. Foreign exchange is trading currencies for another. So for example, if you leave the United States and go to England, you're going to trade your dollar in for the pound or whatever country you're actually in. You're going to trade for their currency. This market is open 24 hours, 5 days a week. It is one of the largest markets in the world, if not the largest, with $5.2 trillion All right, guys, I just muted you all. Please go in the chat if you have a question, and we'll unmute you. But the foreign exchange market, it is the largest market in the world, trading $5.3 trillion average per day. This is what our banks do. This is what your 401k does, the retail market. They put our money into this market. You can actually trade this market on any device. So if you have a smartphone, you can walk around making money as you go. You can sleep, make money. It's the most lucrative market around. Now, what is iMarkets Live? Again, it is Forex trading education. It provides first-class Forex education and software. It was founded July 4th, 2013. It operates in over 120 countries. Because they are their own company, it's debt-free, and also no third-party services. They create all their own products. So you don't ever have to worry about, oh, I can't learn more about foreign exchange because iMarkets Live, failed because the larger company failed. It's their product. So this is our corporate leadership. I won't go into too much detail, but just so you know, Chris Terry, our Chief Executive Officer, the president of the company, he's been trading for over 30 years, got the brand idea to open individual trading education for people so that you can make money like the banks do. Now, what makes iMarkets Live unique? You get results with their services, but the results aren't guaranteed. So again, this is education. And just like college, if you I went to Delaware State. I guarantee you I make more money than a lot of people who went to Harvard. It's not because of the schools, but it's because of the education and what I chose to do with it. iMarkets Live does not trade your money or handle investment. You are in control of your money at all times. So again, we're just teaching you how to use your money. iMarkets Live does not earn on your trade. So once you start trading, making money, you're not paying iMarkets for that. There's no commission. You can enter and exit trades at any time. So don't think just because you're in a trade, you have to stay there because iMarkets Live says you have to. No, this is your money. You do what you want with it. The objective is to empower, enrich, and educate millions of customers worldwide. I found this to be very important because we all complain about jobs. We all complain about 9 to 5s, no vacation, no time, but we all don't know what to do to improve our situation. They provided a product, which is education, to teach us what to do, how to be our own bosses, how to make money, and how to make money work for us. Now we're going to go into the tools. And again, this is what makes iMarkets Live unique, the tools. You can pay thousands of dollars to learn how to trade on the foreign exchange market. And I guarantee you they won't provide you the tools that iMarkets Live provides. First and foremost, they have the IML Academy. With the IML Academy, they have over 60 videos they add regularly. The videos come in multiple languages, so English is not your first language. You can still earn on this opportunity. You start from basic videos to advanced videos. And also you get to learn from expert traders as well. So I'm going to show you what that looks like once you become a customer and you get access to the IML Academy. So this is IML Academy. It's in your back office once you sign up. It goes from basics, technical analysis, intermediate, advanced, and then it works on your mindset as well so that, as you know, they tell you dress for the job you want. That's a mindset thing. We're constantly focused on the mindset so that we're prepared for the money that we get. It teaches you harmonics and market geometry. The perfect thing about IML Academy is it helps you build the foundation you need to be a successful trader. And again, it's your results. So it depends on how serious you take the education you get. Also, Elite Fortune Group is tailoring this education to make it a lot easier for those who sign up. We want to get you to the money quicker. And all of us who've been through it already, we've hit some bumps in the road. So now we're trying to clean that up for anyone who comes on after us. Now back to the presentation. The next tool is iMarkets Live TV. You get over 75 hours of live education per week. It also comes in multiple languages. You have many different trading sessions to choose from. So as you know, the market is open 24 hours, 5 days a week. There's a session for everybody at any time. If you are not on the East Coast, there's something for you. If you are, you can stay up till 2 in the morning and make money then. It's really up to you. They also have their IML TV recordings, and with the recordings, they record 5, and then they start replacing the oldest one. So you're always getting new things, and you can constantly learn and constantly teach yourself. I'm going to show you the schedule so you can get an idea of how the sessions work. So this is the channel guide. Again, this is every day a week you can find something to watch, something to do, something to learn from. We personally stress the London session because the London session makes us the most money. But if you're not a morning person or I guess a late person and you don't want to stay up till 2 in the morning, you have all of these other classes to choose from as well. Okay. And the people who's teaching them, those are experts. They're people who've been trading for a very long time, and they also know exactly what they're talking about. Like, they've tested many different strategies before they even presented it to us. The next tool is the harmonic scanner. It scans the market, provides you high probability trade opportunities. It provides you all the entries, all the information you need for entries, stop losses, and take profit. Again, this is IML product, so it's individually privately owned software, and it has a high accuracy prediction. So it helps to put you on the winning side of the market. I'm going to show you what that looks like just to give you an idea. If you see here, it's the green entry line. It tells you when to get in, it tells you a stop loss, and it also tells you to take profit. Later on in the presentation, Travis is going to give you a little bit more detail of how you can make money using this. The next tool is the web analyzer, which is my favorite. It's a custom platform. You receive precision trade setups, and then you combine this with the trading strategy that you actually built watching the IML Academy and listening to the recordings or the live sessions on IML TV. And it helps you find entries. So you really don't need to know what you're doing to make money using the web analyzer. You just need to follow instructions. And if the education system taught us anything, it taught us how to follow instructions. So anybody's capable of making money here. So for the web analyzer, this is what it looks like. It may look confusing now, but again, we teach you how to look at it. We teach you how to use it. And of course, while you're learning through IML Academy, they're teaching you as well. But they give you alerts on the right side for potential sells or buys. All you have to do is pay attention to the time that they give you, find it on this side, and see whether or not that's the perfect entry for you. It's very easy to do. The next tool is the daily swing trade. You get weekly trade forecasts from the president of the company, Chris Terry. He also does analyzation of major pairs, and you can learn new techniques every week if you're following these. I actually don't have an example of this because they send it directly to your email, and if you all know me, I have probably like 20,000 emails to sift through to find this. So if I miss it, I kind of miss it. That doesn't keep me from making money because I have 7 other tools to choose from. The next tool, FX Signal, it's 100% hands-free. This is with professional traders. They literally trade on your behalf. They have a 2 to 10% historical monthly return, which is way more than what your bank could give you if you actually pay attention. Risk management is built in, so you don't have to worry about somebody more advanced taking your money and spending it, not realizing, oh, I only had $200 to invest. It's already built in. It's geared towards conservative growth, and clients can take advantage of long-term compounding. So if you already have a savings account and you move your money to this tool, it can make money for you. And it will make more money than if you left it in your savings account. I'm going to show you an example of this. I already selected a trader in preparation for the presentation. We're going to use Professional Wave. He's a medium risk trader. You can see on this graph his different growth. More importantly, what I like to pay attention to are the numbers. He has about 680 trades. He has a 69.41% winning trade percentage. His average win, 0.27%, which is $72. His average loss is 0.31, negative 0.31%, negative 83%, but that doesn't matter once I explain the difference between this and your savings account with the bank, which we all should have anyway, or we've been taught to have. Let's see, in the last year, he has had 167.25% gain with a winning percentage of 69.41%. This is important, and this relates to you, because if you have a savings account and your money is sitting there, you are getting 0.001% return on that money, if that. So if you keep your money in a savings account for a year, you're getting 0.001%. Whereas if you were to sit it in FX signals, not touch it, let him work with it, he's giving you 167.25%. Most people prefer 167.25% over 0.001% any day. The next tool is similar. It's called the Fusion Trader. It's a high activity, high risk trading tool. You get to customize your own experience by picking traders with certain levels of risk that relate to you. You get to customize your own strategy. This is good for smaller accounts. So the one I showed you previous, you need at least $1,000 to use. For this one, you can go in with as little as $300. It's geared towards aggressive growth. And now I'm going to show you what that one looks like. Well, with an example of a trader that they have for this. Again, Raptor is the trader. He is a high risk trader. This graph shows his growth. He's had 296 trades so far with a 66.55% winning percentage. Now to the more important numbers down here. Last year, he had 100.09% gain with a 66.55% winning percentage. And again, this is important because the bank is only going to give you 0.00%. The next tool is Swipe Trades. And Swipe Trades is awesome because it's an app on your phone. You'll receive the trade alerts through your phone, through notifications. All you have to do is copy and paste everything they give you, and they give you the entry, the stop loss, the take profits, and they also give you notes to let you know how much you're winning. You do not need to know how to trade to use it. You literally just need to know how to copy and paste. This is awesome for people who are looking to supplement their income, because you really don't have to do anything different. We're always on our phones. We're always, well, I won't speak for everybody, but I'm always on Instagram. I'm always on Facebook, or I'm always texting. And to just add this extra step, which isn't really extra because I'm already doing it, to make money makes life so much easier. I'm going to show you results from Swipe Trades. And also, you're going to understand this a little bit more once Travis starts to talk. So let's see. Let's switch this to current. So right now, we are at 7,905 pips per year. Pips are important because that's how you make your money. If you're counting pips, you're counting money. So remember this number, 7,905 pips. This is what Swipe Trades have given us so far. And we have 1 month to go. Okay, so remember that. Make a mental note, 7,905 pips. Okay, it's going to be relevant in probably like 2 minutes once Travis gets on to talk. So as far as training and support, again, you have us, the Elite Fortune Group. So we're also helping you learn how to trade FOREX, but we're also helping you to understand your finances and get into more investment, like real estate and things like that. You have IML, which gives you imltrain.com. It helps you set up all of their services. You have IML corporate app, so you can access all the tools and resources. That way you don't have to sit at home to watch the videos as you learn. You can watch them at work. And then also you have access to people who are making 7 figures, and they can be your mentor. Okay? Now, before I get to this, I'm going to check. Do we have any questions? Let me unmute you guys. Any questions for anyone so far?
No.
No, we're good? All right.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to get, I'm sorry, did someone have a question? All right, so now we're going to get into how you can get started. Now remember the tools that I just went through, okay? And there's 2 different packages. It'll be easier. Let me just show you that. There's 2 different packages. You have the Platinum package, you have the Platinum Package Plus. We always suggest the Platinum Package Plus, but let me go through each of them. For the Platinum package, you get you go in with an initial payment of $195, and after that, it's $145 a month. You get the Harmonic Scanner, IML Academy, IML TV, and Daily Swing Trade. Now with the Platinum Package Plus, it's an initial payment of $235 with an $185 per month fee. You get everything mentioned here, you know, the Harmonic Scanner, IML Academy, IML TV, Daily Swing Trades, but you also get the Auto Traders, which is FX, Signals Live, Swipe Trades, and Fusion Trader, okay? If you do just the regular Platinum package, you're going to pay pretty much $15 a month for each of them. You're paying a la carte. You're losing money paying a la carte. If you want them, you might as well do the Platinum Package Plus. Now, since we talked about how much it costs, now we're going to talk to you about how you get it for free. You get 2 for free. So once you have 2 customers who sign up under you using the referral link that iMarkets Live gives you, 2 paying customers, then you get your education products for free, which is very simple to do because I have people signing up all the time, and I put them under people just so they get education as well. Because our main focus isn't the fees, our main focus is the education. And you need the education to participate in the Elite Fortune Group's investment building. So literally, we have people on our team who've never even seen the monthly fee because we get them their 2 people. Do we have any questions yet?
I have a question.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hey, so that 2 per month, or is it initially paying customers?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well. Say it one more time.
Is it 2 initial paying customers or 2 monthly paying customers?
So you pay the initial fee to get the package, and then if you do not get customers, then you pay the monthly fee. I still can't hear you very well, so I hope I answered your question.
I have a question.
Okay.
This is about the 2 for free. So what you're saying is that if I signed up and then I get 2 people under me, I get my education free. Is that for the rest of the time I'm with this company or only for that month?
For the rest of the time. So you no longer, as long as you have 2 paying customers under you, you no longer pay. And those,
So what if,
say it again?
what happens if those other people drop out? Then I lose my privileges?
Honestly, we haven't had that as an issue because everybody makes money trading in the foreign exchange market, and they are introducing it to their family and friends, and it just keeps building from there. And then Also, what Travis is going to get into is going to teach you how that 185 a month doesn't matter because you can make that money in one trade.
Okay, thank you.
So do you have to, hold on, I'm reading it. So do you have to have 2 new members per month? No, once you get 2 members, you're free. And now I'm going to let Travis take over so that you can understand. One, remember how I said 5 trades is at 7,000 pips? I need you all to understand that. And then also how you can make 185, which is what they're asking for your education, how you can make that in one trade. So Travis, are you ready?
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yep. One more question, Travis. What's your question?
My question is do you make money off of the people that you sign up, or everybody's an individual trader and whatever they trade and do is their own money?
Everybody's an individual. You don't make money. You, as a customer, you do not make money off of them. Like, you literally signed up, became a customer, you're getting the education, you're using your education to make money in the foreign exchange market.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right, Travis, you ready?
Can you hear me?
Yes. I'm going to give you...
Perfect. Yeah, I'm ready. You can give me the screen.
Do you see it?
There we go. Oh, you gave, that's the wrong one. Choose the other. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so Travis is going to go into how to make money.
All right. How's everybody doing today? I hope that you're having a good Saturday. Whitley is giving a great presentation. Want to give her a round of applause for that. Whitley's jumped into this program and she's picked up this information at an exceptional speed, and she's on a fast track towards the money. But to get into how we make money using this system, which is the most important part of what we're going to do, I'm going to go over the actual harmonic scanner, which is a tool that they do provide to you. And like she said, it gives great trades and a lot of money can be made off of it. So if you look right here, you'll see the harmonic scanner in the background, and it is simply stating that these are the currencies that we can trade. So right now we're looking at the United States dollar versus the Swiss on a 4-hour chart. It gave us a shark signal. So this means a shark, and it happened 6 hours ago. Now, remember, the market is closed right now, so you won't see any current price moving because it is closed. But Sunday at 5, it'll pick right back up. Now, the way we trade this, okay, and I'm literally putting in everything that the harmonic scanner told me to put in. So we trade off of lots. Our first lot that we have is a micro lot. To put it in is 0.01, and that equals 10 cents. And that's 10 cents per pip. Our next lot is a mini lot. In order to put that in, it's 0.10, and that equals $1. Our last lot is a standard lot. In order to put that in is 1.0, and that equals $10. So now that I am going back here and I'm looking at the harmonic scanner, I'm simply going to enter everything loss in of 0.99987, and I have an entry of a zone, so I could pick price anywhere in between this zone. So I took this price right here, so I have an entry of 0.99688. Okay, I know that my stop loss is higher than my entry price, so they want me to put a sell trade in. This is what's so beautiful about this market, is because it's not like the stock market. We don't have to buy low and sell high. We don't care if it's going to drop or if it rises. We just want to make sure that we got in at the right time and we predicted the drop or the rise. All right, so they're telling me that this one's going to drop. When I did the calculations, which once again, I just subtracted my entry price from my stop loss price, I know that they want me to risk 29 pips. Okay. Now, I can choose any take profit that I want. We can also do move and take profits, which we'll go into the working later on in the group as you learn. There's other tricks that we can do. But as a beginner, it's best to just jump in and put in this information that they tell you until you can get it down pat. So now, if I was to choose take profit 1, I would gain 83 pips. Take profit 2, 141 pips. Take profit 3, 233 pips. Now, the beauty about this is you can go as low as 10 cents per pip. And majority of the time when you first start out, you're going to do 10 to 20 cents per pip. So if I was to do 0.2, and I told you I'm risking 29 pips, I'm saying that I'm going to do 0.02, all right, which will be 20 cents per pip, a micro lot. I'm going to multiply that by the 29. So I'm going to risk $5.80 on this trade. If it goes wrong, I will be losing $5.80. Now, if it goes right, and I chose take profit 1, I'm going to do the same 0.2 times 83. I could be gaining $16.60. I've more than doubled my money, and take profit 1 usually hits about 86% of the time. It's a easily attainable goal to get take profit 1. I'm a take profit 2 person myself, or a take profit 3. I want the big points. So we'll do 0.2 times 141, $28.20 if we chose take profit 2. You guys still here?
Travis, something?
Yeah.
I'm getting static. Can you mute one of your devices?
You got one on? All right. 0.2 times 233. So you see, I'll gain $46.60. And look, guys, you literally set triggers in your phone. All right. You would set these triggers up and don't think about it anymore for the day. Because, like I said, you already did this calculation. You know how much money you're going to risk. You know how much money you're trying to make. Don't look at it anymore. Let it do what it's doing. You set these triggers in. If it gets to your stop loss trigger, it's going to take you out. You're going to lose $5.80. Whatever take profit trigger you set, if it hits that, it's going to take you out. You're going to get your $28 and your 20 cents for take profit too. Now, the beauty about this, okay, is when you start studying this information and you become a master at this, you will understand that we'll no longer risk a lot of pips. So for this trade right here, I would risk 15 pips on this, okay? And I still want to gain my same amount, okay? But I'm changing my lot size now. Now I might do a $8.60 trade. You know, those are the type trades that I do. So instead of doing a 0.2, which is 20 cents, I'm going to say 8.6, and I'm going to multiply that by 15. So I'm going to risk $129. But now look at the beauty. The same 8.6 times 83, I'm going to gain $713. Like, it's worth the risk. I don't even care about the 80 cents. That's just bonus. But still the same. Take profit too. I could gain $1,000, $1,200. And for take profit 3, I could gain $2,000. And literally, you would get this while you're at work, while you're asleep, whatever you are doing for the day. It doesn't matter. You set this trigger and you're done. You would set about 5 or 6 of these triggers up for different trades. And if you stay within your risk management, and risk management is key and important, you could literally, okay, if you have 10 trades set up, you could lose 7 of them. And the 3 that hit, they're going to make you more money than the 7 did that lost if you are doing your risk management correctly. Now, I know all of this stuff is foreign to everybody. You've never seen it before. But I'm here to tell you, I hadn't seen it before. Whitley hadn't seen it before. Yes, it is something new. It's just the same way when you came out of the womb, you knew absolutely nothing about life. You didn't know how to ride a bike, but what did you do? You kept getting on the bike and you kept riding it until you perfected it. You have to get out of the mindset just because we graduated college that we're done learning. You have to keep continually to teach yourself. And this class lesson right here is so lucrative that there's no
Travis, we have
way that you
that
should
again.
not be studying it. You can teach your kids how to trade. If you have young children, like I'm teaching my nephew how to trade foreign currency. There's no reason that we shouldn't be doing this. You're putting your money in the banks. You have health insurance and 401ks that they told us that we should do to get rich. Well, guess what? If you keep supplying these IRAs and 401ks, you can't access that money until you're 60. And I don't know about you. I don't want to go to work till I'm 60. Well, I actually don't work anymore. This is all I do. I've been making a killing on this. So I actually called one of the contracts that I had and told them I'm not doing that work anymore because I had to sweat to do that. I can make that money here literally within 2 hours that I would make all day long for 8 hours a day. And that gives me more time to perfect my craft. But if you jump into something and it's not uncomfortable, then you're jumping in something that's wrong. Everything that you jump in should be uncomfortable. You don't want to do something that's not uncomfortable. But the minute you make something uncomfortable comfortable, I promise you it'll be the most lucrative thing that you've ever thought about doing in your life. And like Whitley stated, we've created the Elite Fortune Group, so you're not in this by yourself. So we're trying to help you get through and fight through that uncomfortable stage that's in your mind trying to tell you you can't do it. But I'm trying to tell you we've all been there where we can't do it. You have to tell yourself you can do it. And the minute you can tell yourself that and you can believe that you can do it, trust and believe the money will start flowing. We literally made Friday. If you were part of this and you were in the group, we made, oh, I know myself, I made over $300 in 15 minutes. We were talking in the group chat, and literally in 15 minutes, the trade that we were talking about, it happened. And if you were in on that trade, you should have made money. Like I said, I made 300 myself. But the trading aspect comes with your fingers. You have to do all of the clicking. You control every part about your money. IML just teaches you. The actual trading is some psyche that you have to do upstairs and be ready to go with it. But like I said, we're here to support you. Whitley's been doing a great job. She knows this information like the back of her hand. So if you guys have any questions, man, please ask them. I can answer them if it's something as far as pips. Oh, and how many pips was that, Whitley? You said 7,900?
Yeah.
7,905. All
right, so let's remember she
Even
said the
though,
slight
thank you.
trades has given you 7,900 pips. Let's just say you did 20 cent per pip and you were copying their trades that they've been putting in. You would have over $1,500 so far if you just did the minimum of 20 cent per pip. But I'm telling you, when you learn this information and you understand what's going on, that 20 cent per pip is going to fly out the door. and you're not going to think about your monthly fee anymore, because that's just something that they put in front of you to blind you from what's the ultimate goal. Like 185 we can make without a problem. You know, Jamaica, I have no clue what PIP stands for. I just know it gets us a lot of money.
So what I relate PIP
but
to are points.
you can literally, like I said, the 185 or the 145, that is just a blinder. When I signed up, I knew that this can make me money. I didn't even sign up as a seller of it. I wanted to be a customer to make money. I started to realize that I'm making a load of money. Like I said, I've made over $30,000 within 4 months. I slowed down now so I can help the group out. But after the beginning of the year, I'm picking back up full steam ahead because I'm trying to trade and get this real money. My biggest trade that I won, I woke up 7 a.m. to $4,300 in one trade. So it is possible. We have a group of people that are doing it, that they're making tons of money, way more than whatever that fee is. And once you start to get to know this and you understand the power of it, you're going to ask me, Travis, how do I sell this product to other people, because it's that powerful. And once you can understand it and become a seller of it, now you're getting even more money. And that's the mindset that you have to think of. If you put the money in to educate yourself, which you should be educating yourself all the time, you're going to make way more money than that. You should never stop teaching yourself. Ever, ever, ever stop teaching yourself. That's all I have on that part. If you guys have any questions with Whitley, you could take it back over. I'm here to answer any questions about PIP or money games.
I have a question.
I can do that for you. Any other questions, Whitley can take over.
Okay, Travis, I have a question for you. A couple questions for you. How do you get your money out of this trade? How do they give you your money?
Okay, so remember, IML is separate, like two separate things. This is my trader's account. They're called Trader's Way. There's a couple different options that you could choose as your broker. So this is pretty much like TD Ameritrade, E-Trade. This is just a broker for foreign exchange. So you would set your account up on here. You have to get verified, so you have to give a picture ID. You have to email them a picture ID and or like a bill that has your name and address on it. Once your account gets verified with the broker, all of your money is stored over here on the broker, not with IML. Anytime you want to pull your money out, you click the withdrawal button and you pull out as much money as you want. You're in full control of your money.
Okay. All right. With that, how do you pay taxes on it, or is that your responsibility to note that at the end of the year, or how much money you made?
The taxes are your responsibility, but you know, I always say if you're paying taxes, that means you're making money. Another good thing is, like I said, you're gonna be in my group, the Elite Fortune group. If you're making that type of money, we can talk about moving it into other places where you don't have to pay those taxes. You know, like I've taken my money out and I've purchased properties on tax liens. So I have 3 properties pending in DC. I paid $30,000 each for. The lowest value one is $1.5 million. So these are the type options that we could do with that money, so you're not paying capital gain taxes. Because if we take it out, go move it into something else to take a risk, you don't pay taxes on that. You only pay taxes when you start taking out.
Okay, now this is my last question. You piqued my interest when you said you started training your nephew. So you're trying to say it's not an age requirement to do this, or is it something that you're saying? I mean, are you saying it's not an age requirement? And 2, to that question. If you signed up your nephew, he has to continue to pay this monthly fee until somebody else signs up under him, even though he might be 10.
So no, I'm not saying that I'm signing my nephew up to do this. I'm saying that I'm teaching my nephew. So as I'm learning this information more and more, like I'm sitting him down and making sure he's understanding what I'm doing.
Right.
Because I want
Can
at
I
a certain
tag team
point,
on that?
you know, I've mastered. I'm not going to say I've mastered it completely, but the younger mind can master things a lot faster than I can. So if I can start teaching him now early on how to trade, hopefully in a year or two, he can pick this information up, fly with it, and tell me trades to get into.
Thank you. Thank you.
Travis, I also want to tag team on that answer. And correct me if I'm wrong, but to make it a little bit more realistic, his nephew is 5 or 6. He's not of age to sign up. You have to be at least 18. But the goal that Mom, since everybody knows Rhonda is my mom, the goal that everybody has been learning is, you know, educate yourself so that you can teach the younger generation something new to better themselves. If we can teach people younger than us how to work money, how to move money, how to understand money, they will not have to have the stresses of a student loan. They will not have to have the stresses of a boss. They will not have to have the stresses that we experience today. And that's just by creating the knowledge and making them understand how to work their money.
Okay, I got a question. Hypothetically, I normally give my grandchild like $15 a month in a savings account. So are you saying it would be better to invest that $15,000 into one of these? Oh yeah, $15. I'm sorry, thank you. Into one of these trades and have it continue to build until she has college?
No. So my suggestion would be for you, Mom, to create them a savings account, and every time you want to give money, well, not even a savings account. Remember how I said FX Signals or Fusion Trader? I would suggest you put the money there, let them build it, and in the meantime, give them access to a demo account where they are practicing on fake money to understand how to make trades on their own. And as soon as they turn 18, show them how to open a live account with the savings account / broker's account you created for them, and let them use that to make more money.
Okay, thank you.
Two questions. I'm proud of you, Ma.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my question is along the lines of sales and dealing with veterans. You talked about the learning process. Will they be able to use their educational benefits from the VA if they wanted to? Are you guys certified to do that?
I don't believe we are. We haven't touched on that. But on the other side, you know how Travis is creating this financial group? We actually have a veteran who's in the financial group, and she's trying to create a program to get veterans work, to get them understanding how to make trades to make money, because as you can see, we have too many veterans on the street. We have too many people who are suffering from PSP, and just they're suffering on their own when they've done the country a service. Her passion was, huh?
I said, you got to tell me about that one. I know, trust me. But I was thinking along the lines of the sales things piqued my interest. We could put a curriculum together.
And that's very possible. That's what we're trying to do with the Elite Fortune Group. We are actually trying to create that. So if you join with us, you know, you can help fill in the blanks that she's missing. And then we can take this and sell it in that manner, because ultimately it's literally just education. We're just trying to provide it to the people we love first. And then, you know, everybody has their own passion. My passion is to make sure my family never wants for anything. her passion is to make sure veterans never want for anything. Like, everybody has their own thing when it comes to making money. And if you can make it quickly the way the foreign exchange works, then you can do those passions.
Right. Okay. Good to go. Thanks.
I want to back off that the power of the group that we created. Just a quick history. I actually started a government IT firm in 2012. It became pretty lucrative, but I blew a lot of money because I didn't understand money. They don't teach us about money in school. They teach us how to get a job and stick into the system of spending your money, right? So I've mastered that part of doing business with the government. I've mastered a couple of other things, but the group, as it's growing, we have people that have mastered other things that they just don't understand how to piece it together. So even with the veterans, like, I'm always talking in there, as a veteran, you should start a company. It's so much money out here that the government's willing to give to the VA, but it's a lot of paperwork that you have to fill out. Most of the time, people just don't want to fill out the paperwork. So we talk about those types of things in the group as well. Like, I'll encourage you, start a government contracting company, because they'll literally hand you contracts because you are, especially if you're a service disabled veteran. Those are rules that the government has put in place, that they'll hand you contracts because they have to. Even minority females, like, they have to give these contracts to people. But a lot of the time we just sit back and complain. Now's the time that I'm trying to tell everybody, stop complaining and start doing. And the reason why you're complaining is because you don't have money. You don't have money because we've been listening to the education system that they put us in. They stopped allowing us to think, and they make us remember. We have to start getting back into the spot where we can think on our own. We can create our own systems. We don't have to follow the systems that they told us that we had to do. We don't have to do 401ks. We don't have to do IRAs. They're doing that because they're using our hard-earned money so they can make money, but they keep us in the system of working. If you listen to any debate, the first thing they say is we want to make sure that we're getting people better jobs. Like, that's not what life is about. You shouldn't have to work till you're 60. So that is our goal that we're trying to do, person by person, one at a time. Everybody's not going to pick this up because they can't get their mind to open up past the education system that they taught us. But I promise you, if you can open your mind past that education system, you can get in our group. Our group talks about money. Nothing else matters. Okay? If you want to make an impact on things, go get money and build your own community. Until then, nobody's going to listen to you. All you're going to do is be another complainer. But that's why we're here to help.
Good question. So, in your guys' past experience of trading, like, have you guys seen any, I guess, massive decreases in the market? We're not talking about a whole depression, but have you seen any of that type of trend over the last 6 months? And like I said, I take it that's with the harmonic scans as well.
So with that, remember, you're using currency pairs. So if I see that President Trump is going to go make a fool of us and our dollar is going to weaken, I'm betting against the dollar to make money off of his mistakes. So yeah, you're going to see the up and down trends, but you're learning how to do either a sell or a buy. So it doesn't matter whether one market is crashing because you're making money off of that market. It doesn't matter if another one is doing great because you can make money off of that market. What people fail to realize, it's not the problems you encounter, it's how you react to them. You want to understand how many people got rich when we had our last little crash with the housing market? People got rich because they expected it, accepted it, and then they reacted before it happened. So when they understood that the housing market was going to crash, which was going to ultimately affect the United States, they were buying houses for $20,000 or less. They were buying houses for $5. Baltimore has a program where you can buy a house for $1. yeah, that means it's horrible for the United States, but that's a win for the person who prepared for it.
Okay, good.
Absolutely, Whitley. I mean, if you don't, the media and the house market crash and all of that stuff that they put on the streets for 95% of America to view, which is 95% of America is broke. They put that on there to scare you. In all actuality, the rich people are making a killing off this stuff like that. They don't mind the house market crash. They don't care if gas prices go up because they, like what they said, they're prepared for this. They knew it was going to happen and they played the odds. Instead, 95% of America, poor, they don't know anything about what's going on. They just see the media say, oh my God, the house market crashed, blah, 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 blah. The rich are back laughing on the beach, making money.
I get that. I guess my second question, in a sense, like I said, I mean, I've been around a couple of chatters and stuff, but I don't know too much about investments and things of that nature. So, could you give a little background on this Bitcoin? I guess in relates to, you know, FOREX, or like how you guys attacking that market?
Yes.
Travis, I don't do Bitcoin. Travis knows it all.
So cryptocurrency, not Bitcoin. All right, cryptocurrency is a form of currency that we're eventually going to be changing into. It's happening in front of our face. So I do advise everybody, don't study Bitcoin. I want you to study the blockchain in cryptocurrency. Bitcoin is just a form of currency in the cryptocurrency world. It's the hottest one right now. It's the most secure one. So that's why the price is hiking up crazy. But if you when you learn how to trade foreign currency, you're actually going to be learning how to trade Bitcoin or stocks. It's all the same type of trading. They all use the same techniques. So we're actually going to be opening up the platform at the beginning of next year that allows us to trade cryptocurrencies. So we'll be trading the US dollar versus Bitcoin. So that's another option that, you know, we'll be doing. It's good to get into to learn, because if Bitcoin keeps rising and you got to buy trading, I'm pretty sure you're going to be making a killing. And there's a lot of tools out here like BitConnect or USI that they'll trade your Bitcoin. I'm not a fan of people trading my Bitcoin because that market is kind of unsecured. So anything could technically happen, and you can't tell nobody. It's not secured by the government. So you do need to do your research. But I would tell you, if you have any free money, buy some Bitcoin. I don't care what the price is; it's only going to keep going up. Do your research. Don't believe what anybody else tells you. There's a lot of false people out here just talking. And if they're not telling you about blockchain and cryptocurrency, odds are they don't know what they're talking about.
Got it. Understood. Thanks.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. So remember, our main focus is to get everyone from employee or self-employed to become business owners or investors. The quickest way to get from an employee to an investor is to learn how to trade on the foreign exchange market. And like Travis said, you're learning how to trade on the foreign exchange market, but you're using those same tools to trade stock markets, to trade binary options, to eventually trade cryptocurrency. So we're just trying to invite you all to understand that, to learn with us, to grow with us, because we're going past this. We're getting into other investments. We're starting companies. Some of you who know me personally know that I'm back into trying to start my consulting company. Like, it grows past IML, it grows past the foreign exchange. It becomes real life to you. So at this time, we're going to ask you to reach out to whoever invited you and get more information, because we don't want you to miss out on this. Everyone, thank you for joining us. and we will talk to you soon. And hopefully we'll see you in our group. Have a good day, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank
All right,
you.
thanks, Willie.
No problem. Thank you, everyone.